Hey everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here. How is it going? I decided to start out in this battle because I don't think I showed these guys off yet. So these are ninjas. They're kind of, I guess like they're a machine-made ninja, basically. That's all I can say. And I want to hopefully show off an attack that they do, so hopefully I don't kill them in this one attack. See how he like threw like a ninja star at me, or like a bolt or something like that, and just dies? I think that like no matter what, no matter how much damage you do to them, they end up doing that. I want to fight all of these though real quick, get some extra experience before I go and fight the next thing we're gonna have to fight. See, like it doesn't really do that much damage exactly, but like I remember the first time I played through this game, it actually did do a lot of damage. I just realized something, that the way he runs up to you and slashes kind of reminds me of Kirby Superstar's knife attack with the ninja ability. Yeah, you can see how like, I guess it's kind of like their last, you know, like finishing blow type thing, like before they die, you know, type thing. I know, I didn't make any sense at all. I really don't care. Some ninja just ran off. Now, what I could do before going into the final fight, which I'm thinking about doing since if I have so much trouble fighting Kulex, you know, I fought before, I might want to do this, is I might want to use the lazy shell. Now, what I could do is I could put it on like either Mario or Peach, or you know, Princess Toadstool. If I did either one of those characters, they're gonna be pretty much useless in the fight except for healing. Okay, let me see how we're doing item-wise, because you want to kind of depend more on your items than your spells that much at that point, because since we know that our special attack with her right now, these two do about heal up fully if you use the you know, Y button at the right time or whatever. If you do that, yeah, it gives you full health, but only if you don't have the lazy shell on Princess Toadstool. However, the thing is, with the lazy shell, she'll only take 1 damage pretty much throughout the entire fight. And everybody else will take whatever it is that they take. Is her defense right now? 101? No, 103. 103. 103. Everyone has the same. Okay. I mean, I don't want to go into the final battle and everybody die because I don't have the right setup. How many pick-me-ups do I have, actually? Oh, we cannot do this with only 4. Unless I'm like very careful. I wish there was a way to like store your items like you can in Paper Mario. There's not in this game. Well, I know what we're gonna do. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Not that it really matters. Yeah, what's funny is the second that I got the laser shell, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I actually put it on Princess Toadstool immediately when I got it. Because like I was reading a guide at the time and it said to do that. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. because I didn't want it to. I'm trying to beat the game in this episode, hopefully. It may not be possible, though. So let's talk to Toad real quick. We need to either sell some stuff or get lucky. Now, the red essence in this fight that I'm going to be going up against isn't really that useful. Tell you what, we're going to sell 2 max mushrooms. That might seem like a weird thing to do, but it's because, trust me, in the fights that we're going to have up ahead, pick-me-ups are going to be your best friend. Because chances are, Princess Toadstool might die on you, you know? And so you don't want that to happen to you. So, yeah. Let's see, was it this room or this room? Oh yeah, it was this room. You there! Are you the one in charge here? Do you know what your weapons have been doing to our world? Stop this nonsense at once. I'm afraid that isn't possible. Any dissent against Smithy will be dealt with by immediate meltdown. The meltdown? You can't scare me, I've got Mario by my side. Dissenters will be eliminated, production will continue. Now it's funny that he says meltdown, because, like, how does that make any sense? Like, it's like they're saying that the only way to stop production is to destroy the whole factory, and that doesn't make any sense. We weren't, like, was that our, like, main goal? Not exactly. That was really unlucky on my part, though, to get killed that fast. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, you saw how that bomb did 100-something damage. I'm hoping that it's the most damage that gets done to us is 100. Okay, we need some definite offensive power going on here. Well, that doesn't help me because that means they're gonna all come back. Well, I forgot about Princess Toadstool. She's probably gonna die this next turn. Take care of that after the fight, because that way we can go back and get a pick-me-up. Yeah, so much for doing great on my return to this game and getting it finished in this episode. That's really scaring me, how much damage I'm taking in these fights. I mean, this is like really freaking me out that I'm taking so much freaking damage from these attacks. And that's from melee attacks too. And I got a freebie, so I don't have to worry about buying another one. Why is my attack not working? Ugh! There's no way to block those bombs. You know what I could always do is I could always put the laser shell on Mario, which sounds kind of weird to do that because basically what you're doing is making Mario useless in battle. But if you do that, you actually get keep him alive longer. And I have beaten the final boss with just Mario alone, with the laser shell. It just takes a very, very long time. I think what ended up happening is I had like, just a crap ton of max mushrooms and like stuff like that. And so what would end up happening is I would use one, and I got too low of health. Take damage. It'd be like, you know, about 5 damage or so, you know, not much. And then he would do this one attack that did like the massive amount of damage, and like it would still be alive and all that. It sucked so bad. We reached level 23. And so much for being prepared, as always. I'm thinking, though, that if I remember right, the only thing that's going up really well is going to be health at this time. I can't remember if I finally put a game facts for it or not. No, I didn't. I guess while I'm doing this, I can talk about something else real fast. So, I've been playing Kirby Mass Attack lately, and I beat it recently as well, actually, and I gotta admit, that's a really fun game if you need a game, you know, like, if you want to have something to do while you're waiting for my videos to come up, or you're just wanting to play a really awesome game. I would recommend that. Because, for a game that has, like, full stylus controls, like, no gamepad control at all, it worked really well. So, I mean, yeah. Come on, please load, computer. I don't have all day for this. I'm sorry, guys. I know I should be more prepared, but it's because what I usually do to prepare myself is I start my upload on my computer, which I shouldn't even be talking about, like I said a million times before. But I start my upload, then I sit down, I get all my recording stuff set up except for my, you know, computer thing. And then after that, you know, I'm ready to go. And what really sucks is this is probably going to overheat my computer a lot. I can't remember which one was it, that there was one other special one that did, or if it was just health is the best thing to do from now on. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do health. And that didn't look like it did good at all. It actually looked like it only went up 1. Please load. See, the problem is, if my computer starts getting really, really hot, it won't load at all. And I know I've mentioned this before, you know. So, yeah. Oh, I got another story I can talk about. So, I know how in one of my videos, like the one that's going up today, well, not today, that's going to be going up Tuesday, October 25th. That video is going to be mentioning, and I've already put this in the description as well, it's going to be mentioning me asking you guys a question about how to play Game Boy Advance games on a GameCube. I'm pretty sure none of you answered that, because, I'm hoping that none of you did at least, because there was no reason to do so. But, the thing is, I actually own one now, like I've said on my channel page as well. And, did it say level 29? Yeah, I was supposed to put up Magic Attack. That's your final level up. Oh, it says 23. Well, lucky me. It's the same thing for 23 as well. That's okay, Mario can do without the Magic Attack. But yeah, basically, I went to a store called Game Exchange here, and they only have 2 stores in my area. And I went to one of their first stores that's nearby my house, you know, and I went by there thinking, like, asking myself, I wonder if they're gonna have this Game Boy player, you know, adapter. And so I went in there, I went up to the front desk, and the guy's like, all friendly, he's like, hey, what can I do for you today? And I'm like, I need to know if you have a Game Boy player adapter. And he's like, actually, and looks under the counter and says, here's my last one. And I'm like, well, hell yeah. And he's like, yeah, it's only like $15. And I'm like, sweet. So I got that like immediately. I did not want to wait for that. Anyway, but we can't run away now. We've got to kick these lowlifes out of our world. But they're not technically in our world. They're in their own special world inside the sword. But whatever. Hopefully there's a safe one up here. Yeah. Okay, we want to heal up after that because unless I don't know if we have to though. Okay, good. We don't have to. Now there's a chance the next boss that I'm about to fight, the mini boss I'm about to fight, may kill us because he's pretty tough. Mario, I'm surprised to see you here. This is the end of the line for you. This is the closest you'll ever get to Smithy, so savor the moment. Huh. It'll be fodder for my incredible invention, the gun yoke. What a strange name, huh? Wow. See, that's the only thing that sucks about the jump shoes, though, is that you're strongly susceptible to most, you know, magic-based attacks, like poison and all that. Now, you can attack him, but it'll take forever to kill him. So what you want to do is just start, like, laying out attacks on the gun yoke. Now, the problem is, it might use Breaker Beam on its first attack, but not always. So, yeah, you gotta be careful about that. Especially if we're taking 100, like, or so damage each time. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna need the Lazy Shell. I was hoping we wouldn't need it, but we're gonna need it, so... I guess what you can do is you can use Geno Boost during the fight against the final boss to allow yourself to survive the... like, you know, be more offensive against it. So it was a good thing I was able to heal up Mario, because he would have died from that attack. Oh yeah, and that's another thing that sucks about this fight here. You can't, you know, hope that it's gonna have to charge its Breaker Beam. It's just gonna be able to use it over and over and over again on you. How does Mega Drain do less damage to Geno than it does than the other attacks he did? Or is it because I did the defense upgrade with the Geno Boost? I think that's funny how he's the only one that's able to throw the little bolt ninja stars, I like to call it, and not die. Yeah, we could all use some healing. Well, I love the animation for the Breaker Beam in this fight. It's just really cool how it puts the two nozzles together, you know? Yeah, if you ever need extra healing during a fight or whatever, I would recommend using the Max Mushroom or the Caracolas. Just like, please don't hit Mario. Now, I don't know if you're if the Geno Boost wears off after a while. Man, I defeated that guy so much easier than I used to in my childhood. And I think he might run away. I don't know if he's gonna stay put. Oh no, he stays put. Ah. Please give me another freebie for a pick-me-up. No. Oh well, we can always go back and buy another one. That is what I highly recommend doing if you have to use one in these fights. So yeah, if we level up again, the only thing we can put up is attack. For level 24, not 23. Man, his magic attack is really slacking off. That's the only thing that sucks about Bowser, is if you follow the, hang on a sec. The protection line hasn't halted. Look, Mara, this is where the weapons come from. This must be where Smithy makes his weapons. To find the last star piece and stop the factory, we've got to defeat him first. Mario, there's no turning back now. Are you ready? Actually, there is turning back now. Our quest is almost over. And when the time comes... Come on, let's get this show on the road. Now, unlike what he said, we can go back, thank God, because if we didn't, we wouldn't be able to use that save point, and we'd probably not have enough items to fight the final boss, and that would just be horrible. So, yeah. What I was going to say before that, is probably, I'm a little under level for what I'm about to do, you know, going into this fight. Because, I mean, I'm sure being like level 25 or 26 would be a lot better. But, it's not necessary. Let's see, am I full up on items? Yes. I mean, if you have rock candies, if you have these, and you have, red essences, and you have your Colas, you should be okay. But we're going to equip an item. We are going to equip the, laser shell on Princess Toadstool. I wasn't going to do it, but it's just too dangerous without it. Let's see, my attack drops, my mega magic attack drops, and magic attack is what surprisingly affects your healing spell. But don't worry, you should still be able to heal enough that, let's see, it was the royal dress that we were wearing for, right? Yeah, see, our defense would go down. That should keep us alive throughout the fight. Well, at least Princess Toadstool. It's not going to keep our other guys alive. Now, I know what I said, I wasn't going to use Geno for the final fight, but his Geno boost is what's going to keep us alive during it, so I'm sticking with him. And what I recommend is what you just use it on Geno and Mario at the beginning of the fight that you're going to be, and then re-establish it. I just spoiled something. I'm not going to continue that sentence. Okay, once you hit the switch, that's it. You have to go on. And let's see how far in the recording we are. We're up to about 23 minutes. Okay, good. I'm hoping to be able to defeat this guy by the 30-minute mark. And that way I'll be able to stop the recording after defeating him. That's the first time ever that he landed on the little creature there. And look, here's Smithy. Hey! There's the last star piece. Actually, I might just start it after this cutscene here. Huh. Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and have the star piece now! I would so steal a line from Nintendo Cruise, but I'm not going to. Huh? Wahaha! So you're Mario? Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over this star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle! My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please, don't make us go through anymore! Just give us the star, now! Huh, better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons! Over here now! But we're gonna have to find out how this works out later, because I do want to go ahead and stop the recording here and do the next fight in the next episode, because it'll just be easier. Sorry about that. I hate giving you guys a, you know, major cliffhanger like this, but that's how it's gonna be. So, in the next episode, hopefully we will defeat this guy. Till then, bye.